as well.
And Hanbok?
Yeah, I think that's how you say it. You're braver than I am. I'm always scared when it comes to some of these skin names because I rarely look at the skin names as it is, but actually saying them out loud half the time, no, never happened in my life. So,
yeah, it's rare for me to actually know the name of a skin. Like, if you asked me, that one's Iron Legion Taros, and the other one is Barraza with the skull face, and then that's Kitsune Hattori. I do know that one, and the other one's Base Taros. I'm slowly learning skin names, but of course, the ones that aren't like just flat English make it a little bit harder.
yeah. I feel like we should know that Barraza skin because Cody uses it so much. Anyways, game number 1 of Winners Finals for the Low-Tier City Mid-Season Championship 2v2 in Europe is underway, and Heisen opening up with a nice downlight pivot nair on to Blaze on the right side. Just now noticing that Acno and Blaze doing the Taros and the Tori. Really exciting. I love how many different legends these guys have for twos. Oh, but a really good... Whoa, Heisen? The neutral sync? Okay, Barraza neutral sync.
He's good,
Wait,
he's good.
What? Hold on.
Big recovery. Nice weapon toss. Blaze going to get the stock.
That's one of those, I was just trying to get back to the stage moments. That just makes you feel like you're an amazing axe player, which, of course, not saying Blaze isn't, because he just started opening up with that hammer and destroying Simple on that fresh second stock. I mean, I get it, right? Heisen and Simple are going for the neutral sync Gimp synergy there, but so far they're not paying off with stocks at the moment. Oh, Acno.
What? Still able to touch. Nice spot dodge to avoid the recovery, keeping the pressure going. Simple having to respect Acno's sword play while having a hammer in hand. That is big considering how good Hammer is on the edge.
Yeah, Acno managed to make... I'm used to seeing a lot of players, particularly in EU, struggle to touch the stage when recovering. So watching Acno in that position, I was thinking there's no way he's going to make it back, but he actually perfectly positioned around everything. And while off stage, despite being this damaged, is getting 2 knockouts with his teammate Blaze. It's 6 stocks to 1. This is... I mean, I love that it's so easy to predict Europe when it comes to twos. I mean, it might be a little early, but it's like... Having that confident statement in the pre-show is like, yeah.
It's easy to predict first place finish for EU.
Okay,
it is not as easy to predict second and third place, but of course, Acno and Blaze, they've just been dominating the European region in doubles, and you can tell just looking at the scoreboard, 4 stocks to the 2 of the red team.
Yeah, Hattori from Acno is looking fantastic. And Acno is a player that can make a Legends movement look crazy, even if he's playing Queen Nai. So the fact that he's on Hattori, and I believe the 9 movement speed stance, I didn't see for sure, so we'll see after this game. But, yeah, they're looking amazing. Ooh, nice job stopping that.
Let go.
I think he stopped that because he wasn't sure if Acno was going to jump into that position. Metagrass, nice recovery coming out from Simple.
Red team's slowly coming back into this one. They have lowered the gap in stock count. Nice neutral signature, though, from Acno. Will get the double as he takes out Heisen and then immediately takes out Simple. 600 damage put out from Acno.
I was hoping that you were going to say, nice neutral sig there from Acno. Nice neutral sig there from Acno, because he literally just did it twice in a row. We're going to see in that replay, but yeah, really great play from Acno. And I didn't catch the stance again. We'll be able to see it. Map striking is happening. Mammoth Fortress, Shipwreck, and Apocalypse are there. Is the replay going to come up in the 6 though? Yep, yes it is. I guess Acno just picked up the spear and immediately, yep. Oh, that was interesting. He gravity canceled the first one. And then he did a pivot neutral sig on the second one. Like he spot dodged in place. At the very end of his spot dodge, turned around with a neutral signature. Really great play from them. Now we're going into the loading screen. And it's not the movement speed stance. Actually, it's the opposite. He's taking out of movement speed to go for defense, which isn't what we saw from Boomy and Remy yesterday when they were doing their 2v2 runs with the double Hattori. They were both going into the movement speed stance. So it's interesting seeing how much he values that defense.
Yeah, I mean, I think Boomy and Remy were kind of the exception with that playstyle, especially in twos. Defense is kind of one of the most important stats. Definitely, you can see an argument for movement speed, but defense very strong, very valuable, keeping Acno alive, going from 4 to 5 defense.
And 4 to 5 is a massive jump in defense when it comes to that stat disparity, because like if you're changing it from 8 to 9, not really gonna make a difference. But when you're in that 4 to 6 range, every point counts. Acno getting a nice down air to recovery, but the red team had a really great start. Okay. It was a
save.
Yeah, save off of his own accidental edge guard. What? Okay, I was Simple and Heisen both went for the same like edge guard idea, And then Acno was just like, what are you guys doing? Stomps on one of their heads. He was going to hit somebody at that point. And now Simple's unarmed, fighting against Blaze off stage. Finally gets that recovery, evens up the stocks.
Good dodging from Acno to avoid that attempted knockout move from Heisen. Gonna dodge around on the stage. Again, avoids the side signature. Heisen can't find the side air. Acno is just finding extension after extension on this stock. Gets a side air and will still get back onto the stage. He's nuts.
Yeah, Acno's recoveries are amazing this game. I'm not talking about the move where you twirl upwards with the spear and then hit somebody with it. I'm talking about just his ability to get back onto the stage no matter what happens to him. Getting that side, he went for that gravity cancel downlight. He gets another downlight sider. I feel like he is hunting Heisen, even though he's so damaged that any hit's going to take him down. And you don't see Acno getting hit by these axe recoveries on accident. Okay. That
was a nice nair. That was a good wake-up nair from Heisen. Acno was definitely going to try to do a wake-up attack, but Heisen was like, we're stacked up. I have the better option here.
But it took an entire stock to do that. And he lost his stock immediately afterwards to Blaze, following up with a return knockout with that side air. He's already down to his last stock in this game.
Yo, you gotta take the stocks when you can. Nice side air on the right side. Will actually even up that stock count, but Simple has to find the extension. Simple in the red right now, getting these recoveries underneath from Blaze, but again, touches back down onto the stage.
Good recovery from Heisen, gets a nair as well, just trying to keep Acno above him. Blaze going for that stomp side air. Didn't get the X pivot down air to catch Heisen holding onto the edge. So instead, Heisen lets it out meaty down sig. And doesn't take out the opponent that he was expecting to. Took down Simple instead, and Acno starts putting on a nice ground pound nair combo. That was interesting. He was able to hit the ground pound right as he canceled it. Heisen goes down. 3 stocks to 1. Similar situation as the previous game, even though Red Team had a much better start this time around and falling into that deceptive down signature from the Tori. Ooh. Okay. Acno.
Oh my gosh.
Gravity cancel side sig, and then he right.
He's just like, all right, I don't care. This stock's gone. Even eats the ground pound that somehow launches up. And Acno gonna run away with another stock. 586 damage put out from Acno. He is getting close to 600 game after game. This is just...
We're gonna see the replay
why
here.
Acno and Blaze
that was a gravity cancel side sig, and knowing that the dodge was gone, he used every single jump possible to chase out after Simple there. And I'm seeing what happened. Okay, so Simple ground pounded, but it got the upper end of the hitbox, so he didn't even get to take Acno down with him. In fact, he saved him. What a kind man. Winners finals in 2v2, making sure that they continue to get 3 stocks.
Well,
game,
one more game, yeah, like you're saying, for Heisen and Simple. Heisen was hovering on the Thor for a hot minute, but looks like he wants a different hammer character. Going to be going over to the Bodvar. Simple on the Bryn, of course, wanting some axe, wanting some spear this time instead of that hammer that he had with the Taros.
Yeah, it's an interesting switch. You're not getting too much of a stat differential with the switch from Barasa to Bodvar. You're certainly just going for the different weapons. I felt like Heisen was doing really well with blasters when he connected downlights and neutral lights, so maybe it is really just wanting that consistency from sword and hammer when it comes to landing those downlights, getting those side airs. Blasters, you do have to have a little bit more finesse to get a lot of those finishing attacks. So here we go into game number 3. Big change from Heisen.
Yep. Also a change on Simple's side. On the left side, though, utilizing that spear, getting some hits here and there, but still no huge swings from the red team, while the blue team finding the connections. Blaze with the stomp side air puts Heisen onto the left side for a brief moment.
Ooh, Acno almost got punished by getting sidelighted into that side stick from Simple. Makes it back. And he, wow, that was, he keeps gravity cancel down signature. And it's like, because you grab, oh, what? Oh, my, okay. I wanted to talk about his down six, but he threw the weapon into the stage to bounce off of Heisen so that he could get the gravity cancel down like ground pound to be true. Amazing play. But he's using these down six because they take so long to cast so that he can hold in place. And then Blaze is beneath him, covering him with nairs in the meantime. Really great play, but red team about to take a lead here if they can take down Blaze. Neutral light, not enough.
They're really close to it, but that's one thing that's so huge for this blue team, right, is their ability to just cover each other. Acno can go for these risky plays, and Blaze is right there, right behind him, able to cover him and save him, but Simple is going to find the down heavy. Acno cannot return that saving favor.
All stocks evens now. Red team has a chance. They both holding on to the left side of the stage. And Acno fearlessly sidelights off and takes a ton of damage. One of the few plays where I'm like, I don't know about that one, Acno. He's now deep in orange and gets sired towards Hyson. Hyson tried to set up the alley-oop, but instead gets a little bit of a team combo themselves. So many of these team combos are getting to like to step 1, step 2, then dropping. But Simple finishing at that time. Acno getting punished for the damage he took going off stage and is now down to 1 stock.
Oh, but he's able to find a ground pound onto Hyson. Both red team members could save each other, but another ground pound from Acno. Another one flashes out. Third one, he's just going to keep doing it. And a weapon toss for good measure. Simple is out of there. Blue team now with the stock advantage.
Simple even tried to be creative with that recovery too.
Yeah.
He faded out to avoid a weapon throw, and Acno read it. He like kept all of his jumps so that he could fade away and make it back, but the weapon throw just defeated the purpose of that strategy. And now blue team in the lead, albeit barely. Let's see if Blaze can do some more damage with this hammer before he loses that stock, and of course he does. Naren to stomp Cider, and it's a team combo onto Simple. Blaze goes down, but a ton of damage being dealt to the red team. Acno just has to avoid those spear neutralites. Oh, but I have a feeling that he's gonna go off stage and go crazy anyways. Ooh, down as it gets Blaze.
Yeah, Simple's got to be careful here in the red. One good hit from the blue team could be the stock, but Hyson connects with the side sig and the weapon toss. Blaze can't find the save, and suddenly Blaze is left to the 1v2. Hyson comes in, gets a nice downlight down there. Didn't want to chase after for the Gimp, but Blaze, he can do this. Red team both very hurt.
Yeah, Taros is not the most nimble fighter in Brawlhalla, but that down signature in a 1v2 when both your opponents are red is amazing. You can even use that in wake-up situations where if they're just not tight enough on their team combo, you can finish it off. But now he's on the hammer, and Hyson is just hunting him down. Simple. Jumping all the way up, trying to look for that pogo. Blaze puts out a side stick, surprisingly not punished. Oh, that's it.
Nice. Wait, still not enough to finish, though. Just a little too much defense on the Taros. There's a fantastic pickup from Hyson. That neutralite didn't have the force on it, but still, Blaze extending.
Oh no, he gets
Oh no!
Okay. I mean, I respect it, right? In that situation, why not? Fair to cancel 6 in the last second. But yeah, unfortunately, when you hit that move, you are vulnerable for a very long time. Yep. He was in a perfect position to punish. Luckily, Blaze took a ton of damage. Otherwise, I think that may have been Blaze's game off that neutral signature. Now we're going to game number 4 in Winners Finals. One of the few games that Acno and Blaze have dropped all day. No, I say that, and I'm totally wrong. They've actually dropped a game every set. Winners top 3-2.
Acno, well, not in top 8, though. They did not drop a game to Zapapi and Viper, but they've lost a couple of games today. Not completely unbleedable as far as gods go, but still very strong showing from Acno and Blaze. And, of course, Simple and Hyson, they won the last game, so they're going to be sticking with those picks that got them the dub.
Yeah, it was a close victory, but a victory nonetheless. And they're going to continue moving forward on Mammoth here. Simple, nice side like Nair. Went a little bit too okay.
Nice.
Okay. I was waiting for Hyson to go for his down air there. Like so many axe ground pounds in a row.
Let's just all ground pound right on that corner.
Why not? So they respawn, pick up a new weapon. Or you don't even need a weapon. Unarmed ground pound's pretty good. Acno's, okay!
Okay!
I know we said it, but it doesn't mean you have to listen to us. I'm pretty sure Hyson ground pounded away,
yeah,
right?
He didn't let go. He was just like, all right, you're chasing me. I'm just, bye. Like, didn't even try to let go. Maybe spot dodge and get through. He's just like, all right, bye.
Okay. Slightly for blue team after that. Oh, that was so funny. Okay, downlight side air from Acno. It's another downlight. Wait, actually got the nair afterwards. A Blaze falling up. That was the craziest downlight string off the wall because I felt like the nair wasn't going to hit after the downlight collided with the wall, but Acno with some experience in those situations apparently managed to make it work, and Blaze got the knockout finish. Really great job.
That was really good improv, but a nice side sig from Simple. And
Blaze.
Blue team actually still has that very slight lead because Hyson is on his final stock, and Blaze still yet to lose his first stock.
Ooh, okay, Blaze might be in a 1v2 depending on how Acno plays this, but he's going to have a way better chance this time around. Gotta be careful. I don't know. I feel like in Blaze's position there, I would have fast fallen, just refresh the stock. He spent so much time making it back, just gets stared again while Acno just runs for his life. But making it work. Nice little weapon toss down there. Keep it Simple away. Sidelights him once, side airs him again. Now Blaze is fresh on 2 stocks. It's huge.
He's getting some good damage put out now. Going to go in for the ground pound. Both red team members able to iframe around it, though, but Blaze still has the control on his left side. Heisen has to be so careful. Went for a recovery, but he got stuffed out by a Nair.
Heisen didn't get that ground pound follow-up. Man, red team is they're looking really, really hurt. This might be it for their winner's bracket run. Although going back into this, it's still top 3. They're in lower finals. Oh, good ground pound.
Touched.
I mean, anything's possible with ground pounds on the right side of the stage, right? Like,
yeah, you can win any game with enough ground pounds hitting. But a side air from Blaze will take out Heisen, and it's all left to Simple in the 1v2. The side air from Blaze will take out Simple, and it's all left to nothing because Blaze and Acno are going to be going to the grand finals.
yes, without a doubt, Acno and Blaze moving on into the grand finals on a solid 3-1 showing from them there. And Heisen and Simple will be going to the lower bracket, losers finals, to fight against the winner of the match that we've got coming up next. Pavelski and the Ninja 729 versus Sapapi and Viper. Really excited for this matchup coming up. But we have a few replays here. Okay, of course they showed the ground pound. Yeah. Showing the last moments of this match here. I think we're gonna see Blaze miss his side sig follow-up. Like, yeah. I mean, it is one of the slowest startup moves in the game, I feel like.
I mean, also Simple was very damaged. Like, Simple got launched on that one, which is part of the reason why that didn't hit. But well played, of course. Acno and Blaze are going to earn their spot in the grand finals. Guaranteed top 2 finish. Heisen and Simple, they have guaranteed their top 3 finish, but they're going to be waiting in the losers final to see if they can go back to the grand finals to fight Acno and Blaze. Before that, Zapapi, Viper, Pavelski, the Ninja 729 are going to be fighting. And I don't think there's any surprise picks so far. We've got the Azoth, we've got the Brawlhalla, we've got the Taros, and we've got John Cena. Pretty normal day in Brawlhalla, if you ask me.
Incredibly normal day, yes. Azoth celebrating the heat wave, that new skin.
No, but he's not using the axe.
I know, which is interesting because a lot of other players have purchased the skin and are using the axe on other axe legends. Yeah. So, surprising choice. I'm happy if I do say so myself, but still, we have stage striking just beginning. They're going through the motions of, wow, okay, Great Hall left open. I'll be pretty surprised if that's picked in game 1. Okay. Yeah. The Great Hall has had, like, some moments yesterday where it was being picked as like a game 5 counter pick, but I don't know about game 1. Here we go. Jala and Azoth from Viper and Sapapi going against Taros and John Cena from Pavelski and the Ninja 729 for game number 1 of lower semifinals.
Viper's like the only person who I trust to run this Jala in 2v2s at this point. Like, he is the only person who can extend stocks longer with this low defense legend.
Yeah, and that's essentially the comment that we would make every time we saw a Jala rarely picked in 2s at all, because defense is such a valuable stat in doubles in general. Of course, now we're kind of seeing that backfire. He's taking a ton of damage, even getting hit by Pavelski's random axe recoveries, and even make it back. Okay, he does. Zapapi flying back with that down like ground pound. Oh, downer hits. Pavelski did touch. Now it doesn't matter.
Nice down air.
Oh,
and a side air.
Okay, Viper turned the stock off the bottom of the stage into a follow-up through the top. Now finally going down, but making good use of that stock before he loses it, and the red team secures a small lead.
Yeah, very small. Zapapi, the only one still holding on to that first stock. In the orange, about to be in that kill percent. That scoop up not going to be quite enough. But you see the blue team not going to hard focus for that knockout. You saw them kind of rotating towards Viper. They're like, this might be our opportunity for that 2v1.
Ooh, nice read with that weapon throw, catching Zapapi as he jumps. Ninja on the right side fighting against Viper. Oh, Viper fast fell he went so far for that side air. And Pavelski looks like he's going to punish him for that. Oh, Zapapi missed the recovery, and now he's ground pounding down to just avoid potentially getting hit. But oh, Pavelski with the setup on the platform.
Oh, the wake up.
He didn't get the recovery finish, but that was a nice 4-piece team combo.
Yeah, and that's definitely going to swing that lead over to the blue team. Of course, they did get that stock off of Viper, but it just goes even further towards that blue team with all the damage they put out onto Zapapi. But with that knockout, going to keep this one close.
Side airs him into the stage. Nice weapon throw from Zapapi to finish off the stock. And oh, Zapapi, I think, went for a side light and kicked into the last frame of the neutral light from Viper. Gets hit away, so no team combo there. But Still holding on to a second stock, and now he's the only one holding on to stocks in his team as he gets... Oh, he almost gets rushed by... Okay. That was amazing.
For the mind games.
I mean, Pavelski very intentionally delayed the last hit there.
Yeah.
I think he was like, all right, his dodge is still up. I didn't get it to where it's true. I want to see what he does before he follows up, and it just ended up falling into the down signature from John Cena. Now it is a one stock all around, but here's the problem when fighting against Sapapi at 1v2. Fighting against Sapapi's Azos, sort of like fighting a really difficult boss in Dark Souls, where he has like all these... You have to get through all 3 rotations of whatever weird attacks he has at the very edge of the stage before you can actually finish the boss and say that you won the match. So we'll see if they can get through that, because already Sapapi is putting out some ground pounds. He's putting out some down signatures. Oh, but a good team combo.
Oh, DI.
Oh, but that's what I'm talking about.
DI'd sideways.
There's the side sig, gravity cancel side light. I'm waiting for the down sig. There it is. Sapapi, he's just so good at all the signature on Azot's kit. Oh, it looks like they're going to be failing this first run on the Dark Souls boss here. Let's see what he can do. Ninja 729 with the John Cena on the spear. You gotta avoid this out. Okay, down sig, side sig. Where's the neutral sig? Then you can get in and get your 3 hits, and then you have to go and reset. Oh,
yeah,
God.
You're literally just watching the pattern. You're like, all right, he's done one. Where's the next? Okay, the next one. All right, find my opening. Ninja does find the opening in it. Zapapi now disarmed, so he can't go for all these signatures. But he finds a bow.
Oh, what?
Punish? No, he's too high.
He gets hit with a sidearm, but bounce off the stage. Doesn't get the full knockback. Oh, he throws the weapon above his head to cover him. He's going to go for a side sig here for sure. Oh, down sig. Okay, I was wrong. Oh, he picks up the axe. I feel like he's going to go for the gravity cancel side signature. He's going to like dash jump, pivot, side sig. Okay, I'm wrong. I'm just trying to get...
He's just going to keep denying. Down sig.
It's so terrifying fighting against Sapapi though. Down the recovery.
No!
And so close because you don't know what signature he's just going to throw around in a random place, and he gets it. The ground pound Sapapi 1v2s and wins. What an amazing performance from him. And man, that Azot's terrifying. He's the only matchup experience ever. And when it comes to 2v2s, Sapapi fights so much harder than he does in ones. I don't know if that's like an intentional thing or just how team games doesn't want to let his teammate down, but he is absolutely phenomenal. And the Ninja 729 isn't able to make that 1v1 at the very end work. We're seeing in that replay what an amazing just dancing around his opponent, even using the down sig to avoid getting hit by unarmed attacks. It's like if this hits, great, and if it doesn't, I'm going to fall down during the end of the animation because I used it at the edge of the stage. Gets the downlight recovery here at some point.
All right, I got to cut you off, though, because the next game is already starting. Viper and Zapapi sticking with their characters. And again, huge plays coming out from Zapapi, able to close that one out for the team. It's kind of like Dragon Ball, right? Krillin dies, and then Zapapi just goes Super Saiyan mode on the blue team.
Yes, the star of Dragon Ball, Zapapi. I don't know.
He was my favorite Saiyan.
Oh. Well, let's see how we can do in this match. Oh, that was an amazing gravity cancel side light into side air. Zapapi returning some damage.
Nice slide charge, side sig, down sig. Zapapi so good. This is why when somebody sticks with a singular character, they can really bring out the entirety of the kit, right? Zapapi just a tried and true Azoth main. On the left side, though, Viper does eat a ground pound, and that's going to give the blue team the stock advantage.
Oh, side stick from Pavelski connects with Zapapi. Surprising to go down there, honestly. Mammoth Fortress, just that large of a stage in twos. And Zapapi dashes in with the down like it's hit in the face from a weapon toss. Can't get the edge guard to work. Viper puts up the down like ground pound. Will another ground pound come out? No, Zapapi. Oh, no! That was so lucky. That was so lucky for Zapapi that Ninja threw his spear up at that moment. Stopped Pavelski from getting the neutral sig of a lifetime, but he still goes down. The blue team's got a really good lead.
They look to widen it. Nice little spear play coming out from the Ninja, giving some help to Pavelski against Viper. Viper does find a side air. Neither of the blue team members yet to lose their first stock still.
Ooh, Viper. Oh, Viper, he's down. Yeah, I think this 1v2 is going to be a lot more difficult than the last time.
Nice. Yo, I like that spot dodge from the Ninja 729. He had the downlight, could have gone for the true combo follow-up, but saw that Viper was making the rotate, so he's just like, I'm going to spot dodge because you're going to try to hit me.
Ooh. An opportunity to take Pavelski down there. Weren't able to get too much more off of it, but they brought him into the red, the orange. Gravity cancel side signatures coming out from Zapapi, not connecting and getting punished for it. Ninja has been making a great adjustment this game with his dash jump gravity cancel side lights. He's like getting as much distance possible on that move while covering the possibility that they stay on the ground or jump into the air. Ooh, but a nice ground pound on Pavelski. Oh, he gets the spiking hitbox of the axe recovery as well.
And Pavelski is still going in on this right side. Viper
Oh.
gonna eat the weapon toss, and again, the raid boss comes alive. It's Zapapi in the 1v2, but there's
Yeah.
4 stocks left for the blue team.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. They've kept prepared this time. It's like, okay, we've done our routes. We've practiced.
They got geared up for this one.
Geared up. Brawlhalla potions. That's a hammer
And he's
cider
gone.
hits. Yeah.
Trying to teleport away, he knew it.
He side sigs off the stage. But, yeah, really great adjustments coming up from Ninja 729 and Pavelski in game number 2. Particularly, just want to highlight how great Ninja's sword usage was that game, especially with the side lights. And a lot of the side lights he was getting, he was following up with side airs. There appears to be a jump habit from both Viper and Zapapi when recovering that both the blue teams are now punishing either with weapon throws or with jumping side airs.
Yeah, they've been doing a really good job of honing in on what this red team likes to do, which is really hard to do in doubles because usually you're kind of like focused on a singular person and maybe you're able to pick up 1 or 2 things. But to be able to pick up all of the things that both of the opponents are doing as well as communicate that to your teammate, that is incredibly vital in this tournament space.
So here we are on game 3, Mammoth Fortress. The scores evened up 1-1 and a lot of damage going on to Zapapi and Viper. Okay,
DI.
side sig.
Did he DI out of a side sig?
I think?
He just DI'd straight up out of a side sig. Viper just trying to hold on for dear life, running all over the map, but this blue team is just picking him apart, and Zapapi trying to save him, but he might die for it. Left side doesn't have the jumps.
He went for the neutral air there, hoping that Pavelski was going to go for like a side air or something to finish him off, but he didn't take the bait. Zapapi goes down. Viper avoids 1 weapon throw, but man, a lot of side sigs coming out from the Ninja. Neutralite, why not? At this point, whenever you have a stock lead this heavy, it's okay to stack those damages. Oh, Pavelski goes down. There's 1 side sig. He's going to get the other one. Of course.
No.
Of course he does. Zapapi, a king of that side signature. Now, we got Viper gone. Just hit by an unarmed recovery, and the stocks are completely even. Zapapi doing a great job of securing the stocks, but he's been taking so much damage. That was cool. He went for a side light, and then he like drifted off the platform with the neutral light. Kind of strung together really well.
Oh, red team's axe is really coming alive. Fantastic weapon toss from Zapapi to interrupt Pavelski, and the red team has a lead, a significant lead over the blue team right now, considering Viper's been able to extend these stocks, but left side, Zapapi's in trouble.
Ooh, Viper trying to return the favor from last game. Goes for that down. What, Zapapi? You're crazy. Oh, Viper with the neutral sig weapon throw. Oh, can he get him? Pavelski charges at the ground. Wait, he set the jumps? Okay, he does.
He's good.
Okay. Moving up in the stocks. Viper, yes, not as damaged as Pavelski. We talked about that. That defense is really low. But they go for that team combo attempt onto the Ninja. Now bring him into the orange. Pavelski makes it right back, but with that dodge gone, that's an easy downlight, downlight. Zapapi trying to keep him off the right side of the stage. Will he go for a down sig?
Toss!
Ooh, Zapapi's got to run for his life here.
Yeah, he's got to just extend for a little bit here until Viper comes back. Gets past the side signature to hit with the backswing of the axe recovery. Red team has the possibility, but they can't really rely on Viper, but a nice side sig from Zapapi swings past Viper to give them the stock advantage.
Let's see what Zapapi's going to do here. Down sig hits, connects with Viper. You got to be a little careful. It is the Ninja, and he's not bad at 1v2s himself. Zapapi putting out those down signatures. He's just staring him away. That ladder working out really well. Wow, Gravity catches the sideline to chase off recovery. He was so speedy there, maneuvered right through all of them. But nice team combo.
Nice.
Good ending. That's an amazing setup at deep damage. When you're doing your team combos, yes, you want your 0 to deaths, but you also want okay, they're in barbecue sauce color red. How are we going to finish this? Axe Neutralite into Azoth Neutral Sig. And what's beautiful about that is because of the 2 blasts that come out from the arrows, you don't even have to perfectly time it. You get them on that last blast of the first one. Really great, nice finisher from them going into game 3.
Yeah, that's always really nice when you have something like Axe in the kit where you don't have that true combo setup, right? Like if you had Hammer, then you're like, why am I trying to set up into you? Let me just get a Stomp Cider and I'm good. But when you have something like Axe, when you have something that can't quite lead into the knockout as easily, being able to use your safer setup tool to have your teammate knock out, that's very valuable. And we are going to be getting right on into the next one, as it is Zapapi and Viper sticking with their characters, Pavelski and the Ninja 79 sticking with theirs as well.
Mammoth Fortress once again, game 4, match point for Zapapi and Viper. They're looking to get in the top 3 of the midseason championship. Weapons all around for everybody except for Pavelski. He's going to try to pick one up, and Sapapi, no, denies him. Pavelski, angry, fights back with his feet. Just kicking Sapapi all around. Surprisingly didn't take too much damage despite the weapon starve. And, oh, man, Viper on the bottom of the stage. I get scared because Pavelski's been winning more often than not. The offstage exchanges when Viper is down in that position.
Neutral sigging over the side signature, but Viper from behind with the punish. Blue team, both of them in kill percent. Viper's hunting for Pavelski. Ninja 729 comes over to give some relief.
Okay, that relief goes away real quick as Sapapi's able to get that bow ground pound right on top of the stage before he's able to touch. Goes down, nice recovery, sends Pavelski bouncing all over the place. I feel like Sapapi's going to look for a downlight recovery to finish him off. Okay, Ninja accidentally saves, I think. It's really hard to tell. Viper trying to avoid okay. He's still alive for now. No, he's definitely got. Oh, wait, the chase dodge! Sapapi with the save at the last second. I don't even know if it was worth it. He's trying to get Pavelski, and that will determine if it is or not. But Viper came in. Wait,
why?
What? Okay, it's finally over. Blue team is in the lead, and now they start the team combo on Sapapi. Man, Viper fooled everybody with how long he lasted with that sword recovery.
And suddenly, the smoke has cleared, and everyone is onto their second stocks. Pavelski, the least damaged out of everyone. But, man, that was such a wild exchange on the bottom right.
Right. And Viper makes it back. Yeah, that was amazing. Oh, stop sign. Wow, okay, that knocks out. Jeez. The double knockout from Pavelski with that side sig as well as now 4 stocks to 2. I'm reminded every time I watch Brawlhalla play that is a low defense legend.
You just see those stocks sometimes like disappear, which is so unfortunate because when Viper's able to extend the stocks, he's able to put out a whole lot of damage, but he's going up against Taros, a very high strength character, but fantastic plays from the red team will even up the stock count. They've got some life left in them. Can they take this to a game number 5?
Oh man, Sapapi went for the downlight punish on the Ninja, but because he gravity canceled the down sig, the bow hits the ground beneath his feet. And then he went for the neutral light afterwards, but he fell from the ending of the down sig, so nothing connected. Really unlucky from Sapapi there, and Ninja gets through scot-free. And now Pavelski getting hit by one downer. Oh, that side sig. Sapapi lucky to not be punished in that position. Didn't hit the sidelight, doesn't matter. Viper taking the brunt of the damage, but Sapapi goes down, and now Viper's in the 1v2 situation that Sapapi found himself in so many times this set. You get Pavelski.
It's going to be interesting if Viper can raid boss this one. Nice pogo from the Ninja 729. This blue team doing a really good job of diving in and out. The weapon toss connects, and that is it. Viper and Sapapi will earn their spot in the losers final. My top 3 predictions so far are on point. I'm just saying, I'm kind of amazing.
Well, actually, no. We're going to game 5, dude. Because Viper and Sapapi lost that.
Oh, you're right. Crap. Yeah. I'm wrong. I'm really bad at things. I'm
But
terrible.
Your prediction might be right anyways.
It might be right.
I think it's dependent on 2 things. 1, if we're going to Mammoth Fortress again or not. 2, why the heck am I seeing Thatch? That wasn't.
Oh, it makes sense.
Okay, and then the third of my 2 things is they have to stop jumping after getting hit. We saw there that weapon throw right afterwards. I mean, I guess your options are limited in a 1v2 when recovering, but I'm seeing more often than not that they are. Dude, what is Viper doing on Thatch? I can't even finish my thought. Okay.
Well, okay. For a while, Viper was one of the best Blasters players. He's still sticking with 4 defense, which is something that is going to translate from the Brawlhalla, weirdly enough.
Yeah, he's used to this survivability, for sure.
So it's definitely not as bad.
Thatch signatures are very similar to Azoth's, and what I mean by that is they last for an unusual amount of time, and they're active in strange areas. Of course, we'll have to see whether or not Viper is able to utilize that, but that's a thing that, as somebody who has experimented with Thatch myself, I like the most about his kit, is how his sword downstick, for instance, really just hits in a bubble all around him, and you can catch a lot of people off guard with that, depending on whether or not you pivoted. But so far, Viper is just getting destroyed.
The big thing is with this Thatch pick, it's going to be kind of off meta, something that this blue team likely does not have experience playing against, a Thatch in 2v2s, but at the same time, they're just putting out damage all over him. That's why Viper is already knocked down to his second stock, and he's throwing out these N6 onto his teammate.
Yeah, a lot of friendly fire with the signatures from the red team so far, not looking so great. We'll see how Viper's going to be able to adjust going forward. That's another thing about Thatch is neutral sig and side sig are oftentimes very difficult to figure out which one is which because they both last in the same place. One gets 2 shots and the other one gets a single one. But the most unique part about his kit, the cannonballs. they linger even if he gets interrupted after they've cast it. So it's a really nice maneuver, assuming you don't hit your teammate with it. Ooh, can the Ninja ever go down? Zapapi went in for the down signature unarmed, and he just poked him away.
Ninja 729 still holding on to that first stock. Pavelski makes the rotate over, and Zapapi is going to find the ground pound. That will even up the stock count. But Viper just running for his life here. Pavelski is just swinging for the fences with this big hammer. It's a bird dodge.
He gravity cancel neutralized. Oh, what? He gets hit by that slide charge. Down heavy. Okay, Viper making it back. Zapapi fighting 1v2. Why not? Side light. Oh, he goes all the way around, but Pavelski with the wake-up neutral light. Zapapi just barely dodges the cider, but oh, down air neutral sig from Teros. They're just chasing him all the way up with those recoveries. Viper has just been playing the survival game the entire time. Finally gets a little bit of damage in, avoiding the recoveries and the ciders. He's actually doing pretty well, but finally goes down, and I imagine Zapapi's going to follow shortly afterwards if he's not too careful. Pavelski's not even damaged enough for, I feel like, a side stick from center stage to knock out, and there he goes. Maybe.
Not quite yet, but Pavelski is definitely in position for it. The weapon toss will do it. And that whole time, Viper was doing a really good job extending his stock, but he wasn't able to put out damage, right? So it was just like he's living for the sake of living, just trying to not get taken out. Zapapi does find the downlight recovery, but it's still not enough to finish off the stock of Pavelski.
Getting kicked around. Neutralizes his teammate almost into the perfect team combo for the enemy team. Okay, nice recovery. They have to finish off the Ninja before Pavelski comes back here. Nice alley-oop. Neutralite into cider. Zapapi going all the way off of that side. He knows how important this is, and he gets it down like ground pound. That is huge. I said what they had to do. The fact that they executed on it is a massive. And now Viper getting a chain of neutral airs on the blasters. Oh no, Zapapi! No, he's saved!
He's good.
Okay.
Zapapi gets saved by Viper. Everyone makes it out of that bottom left.
What? He saves him again?
The save! Oh, we took it!
I just hit something on my desk. Okay, I was so excited.
He was saved for it's just the roller coaster of emotions right there as he gets saved from the side air from Pavelski, only to immediately eat a recovery from the Ninja 729. Viper left in the 1v2 against the
Viper blasters. Side airs over and over again. He's gonna. Oh, what? That grab pump's so crazy. How does he make it back to the stage at this point? Oh no, he doesn't get back in. Oh, he barely misses with the diagonal dodge. And against your predictions, the Ninja 729 and Pavelski. Wait, were you right? I thought you said
they were my prediction. I thought they were up 2-1 at the end of the last game.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
They were my prediction.
You're right then.
So now I'm right.
Okay.
I'm big brain. Pavelski and Ninja 729 will earn their spot in the losers final to fight against Hyson and Simple, who lost earlier today against Acno and Blaze in the winners final.
Yes, that is going to be an interesting matchup indeed. It's a shame that the Azoth of EU is down, but I'm excited to see Pavelski and the Ninja 729 continue this dynamic duo of Teros and John Cena moving forward. It's especially fun to see Pavelski with how creative his follow-ups are on Teros, with like his side light or like landing axe down air into axe neutral sig, or being able to get those side signature finishes. Seeing Teros players just use the kits to their full advantage instead of just, you know, gravity cancel neutral sigging on the right side of the stage is really.
He's
really
not Teros Brain.
I mean, he was Teros Brain in what game was it that they almost won but didn't because he hit a neutral sig off the right side of the stage? Oh, I digress. He's not full Teros Brain. You're right.
Yeah, he's not full Teros Brain. A lot of it is like he has like crazy good reactions. It'll be interesting to see how those reactions play out again as they go up against Hyson and Simple. Real opportunity for a lot of Teroses now. We've got Simple on the Teros. We've got Pavelski on the Teros. We also have seen Blaze on the Teros. So it could just be a Teros day for the European region, but instead Blaze going to be, or sorry, not Blaze, Simple going to be coming in with the Bryn and Hyson onto the Wu Shang. Have we seen this today?
I'm not certain. I know that we personally have not cast it today.
Well, yeah.
So that's fun. See. And yeah, Teros in EU, just to talk about that point while they go through stage striking, has replaced Thor. When Thor was really popular and could survive for a bajillion years, basically anybody that played Hammer in EU was picking Thor. And ever since then, I think Simple was one of the first to make the switch. And then Teros has just been picked up by more and more EU players. So, well, these are my two favorite weapons in the region. Why not play the character that has them? And here we see Pavelski on it again, but Simple surprisingly on the Bryn in game number 1.
Now we'll see. He does seem to have a character pool that he can swap around in, so we'll see if he decides to swap depending on how this set goes. But so far, Ninja 729 looking to swap to any weapon at all as he is struggling to pick one up 30 seconds into this.
Ooh, Pavelski's been going for a lot of those modified, like he'll begin the Russian Mafia combo and then not go for the finisher. Oh wait, okay, that weapon throw was really clutch.
Nice interrupt.
Okay, they're just fighting all on the right side of the stage. Hyson jumping all around, gets hit by that Nair. Simple trying to save with the recovery. Sidestick does hit the second hit of the attack. Oh, the weapon thrust! No,
Hyson! Weapon thrust hits the wrong person. Where are you going? All these ground pounds, the clash out. Pavelski's going to be the one to fall. First stock taken by the red team. Simple barely even hurt.
I feel like Mammoth Fortress
rotate,
makes people too comfortable with just holding the ground pound button for an hour. Like, because the wall is so long, like I just keep watching this happen over and over again. Silent Nair. Oh, can he make it back? I think he has.
I don't think he has jumps, no.
I guess his recovery was down. Small lead for the red team.
Burn recovery.
Oh, no. I thought he was going to egg drop him for a second there, but he doesn't get it. Nice neutral light. Recovery. Fighting both blue team members at the same time. Oh, a little, almost a team combo. Doesn't get the side stick as the downer sends him off stage, but a good, really, really huge lead for the red team now as they continue more and more damage on the Pavelski. Stomp Sider takes out Simple's first stock. Hyson nearly takes down Pavelski, does disarm him. Can he get the side stick? No, he just dodges in place. Pinpoint, perfect recovery from Hyson, stopping that spear ground from hitting, and Simple gets interrupted just barely by the weapon.
I love that Hyson was like, oh, you're coming down here. Let me put you onto the ground. Neutral airs his teammate, but still a sizable lead in favor of the red team as Pavelski down to his final stock and is just taking more damage. This matchup is so bad. Hammer into Spear, Forteros into Bryn. Like, that's just such a rough matchup, and Pavelski is feeling that firsthand as Ninja eats a down sig from Hyson.
Yeah, that down sig.
Pavelski's gone.
Is he, though?
Touched.
Oh, there's so many X ground pounds. And somehow everyone survived. Never mind. Recovery takes him off the top. Can Pavelski make it back on the other side of the stage? He has a dodge. Oh, no. Perfect weapon throw.
Yeah. And now there's 4 stocks left to the red team versus the 1 of the Ninja 729. Make that 3 stocks of the red team versus the 1 of the Ninja 729 as Simple does fall. But of course, plenty of health to play with as the Ninja gets another one. I want to see them get off this wall, though, because this is like advantage to the single player.
The Ninja disagrees with you, I imagine. He's doing amazing on that wall. And he's got Hyson down there again. And Hyson and Simple seem to be pretty relentless with how much they're pressuring him. One sider goes through. It's just, even with their 2 stocks, now that they're not so damaged, the one hit will do it. Yeah. That ground pound will get him. Spikes him towards the bottom underside of the map. And that's going to be game 1 for Hyson and Simple. Pretty convincing victory. Pavelski was losing his stocks really quick in that game.
Yeah, Pavelski really got taken out of that one, and I almost want to see, like, a lot of that was Simple making those rotates onto Pavelski, and it looks like Pavelski and the Ninja 729, they're just going to completely switch it up. Sidra picked by the Ninja 729. Didn't quite catch who Pavelski's playing, but it looks like it's in the Olgrin.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I like this switchback for the Ninja 729. The Sidra, which he is famous for, is really fun to see. I made the joke last time because he has been playing Sword a little bit more. Like he's been playing Jolly or John Cena. And he always picks the fire extinguisher skin. And my theory is that he picks it because it looks the most like Cannon. That's what I'm thinking. Because now he's back out of the Sidra. He doesn't have to do that with the Sword anymore because he has the Cannon.
Oh, snap. Meanwhile, though, left side Pavelski does find the side signature. Ninja 729 not quite bringing out the cylinders just yet. He's got that. I think that's the. What is that? That's like the social media sword, right?
I believe so, yeah. Sword of the Raven, I think is what it is. I don't recall exactly. Oh, nice. Goes for the side like that. Oh, he almost punched the cannonball. Hyson would not have enjoyed that. Oh, nice save, I think.
Yeah, Simple's going to live.
Yeah, he was about to get down like neutral sigged.
Oh, Hyson with the turnaround. And he knows he has the horizontal movement, so Hyson's going to get back safely. Pavelski does find a connection and will get the double to even up the stock
Pavelski
count.
On the right side of the stage just pretending that he had a drill, trying to drill through Shipwreck Falls, and instead recovering both of his opponents, taking both stocks and finishing off the ground pound. Now Sidelight down air, doesn't get the jump read, but Hyson performing pretty well, or Pavelski performing pretty well on the lance so far.
Yeah, I mean, he threw away the hammer, wanted to swap over to the lance. Of course, the hammer was not working well in the previous matchup. This is why he's using it now, or using the lance now, but unfortunately, he is disarmed, running around on the center of the stage.
Ooh, that X recovery came so close to hitting Hyson. Neutral Sig hits Pavelski, not what he wants. Gravity cancel sidelight, leaves him without a dodge for a little bit as he just swings the cannon left and right, hoping to connect with somebody with that combo starter. But the ground pound from the spear hits, and now he's without a weapon, and Pavelski's trying to save him. Hyson avoids death just narrowly.
Sidelight, side air will put Hyson off stage, but again, lots of horizontal movement. Ninja needs to connect with a knockout tool. Neutral light should be enough.
I don't know, Hyson got gauntlets.
No, Simple with the save.
And then Hyson just traveling around with those fists in the air. Whoa, okay, beautiful neutral sig covering his head. I mean, of course, you should expect that Ninja 729 is going to be alternating every light attack in the game with a neutral sig. Neutral sig from Hyson hits, takes him down, but Pavelski returns the favor somehow on the right side beneath the stage, spiking him into the stage and still taking him out off the top. That's how damaged he was.
Yo, but Simple still living on this second stock, finding the extensions. The recovery finally finishes it off, but Pavelski's got to be careful. He's been falling first for the past 2 stocks.
Nice recovery from Pavelski. Ooh, D-Light. Okay, nice combo. Knowing that recovery wasn't going to finish it, he went for the downer to continue it and make it into a team combo. Great string from Hyson. And then the alley-oop with the neutral sig tries to nair Pavelski. He's got to be careful. Pavelski's trying to reverse it on him, but now he might reverse it on him. Double reversal. Oh, can he get it? I thought Simple was going to go for gravity cancel down sig there for sure.
Pavelski not able to interrupt in time. It's all left to him in the 1v2. Manages to avoid that pogo.
Is it chainsaw time? Oh no, he's going for the grab punch instead. They're actually choosing really good positioning. They're having one player off stage and the other player on stage so that Pavelski can't find safety there. Oh, he's got to avoid so much. Oh no, double spear weapon throw. That's terrifying. And they spaced it perfectly so that it was just literally a giant wall of death. I don't see that often, actually. That's a pretty cool edge guard.
Yeah, that was just a gigantic hitbox, and they timed it perfectly, waited for him to be in a position where he had nothing but the recovery to do. And that is going to be game number 2, going the way of Simple and Hyson. Now, Ninja and Pavelski 1 game away from going home with that 3rd place victory. They want a tri-platform map. It's going to be Great Hall.
Yeah, and they are sticking on to the legend swaps, which is the Sidra and the Olgrim. They worked out pretty well for them. It was a really close game, even though it was a 2v1 at the end. They were so deep in the red. It just happened that Simple and Hyson are really great at playing from that position, so it looked like it was in their advantage the entire time. Now, we're on that, as I was talking about, the Great Hall. It feels like for, at least in the EU, it's a we're about to lose the set pick or a game 5 pick. And that's where we are here now on game number 3. 2-0 lead for Hyson and Simple. Pavelski and Ninja 729 have brought them to the Great Hall. So far, so good for the red team, however.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job finding those interrupts, finding that extra damage, and finding those rotations. And every single time the blue team starts to get any momentum, the red team just comes in and you see that neutral signature from Hyson taking down stocks.
Ooh, the Ninja just comboing him into the stage. Went for a side air gravity cancel side light. Didn't get too much off of it. Blast covering his head. But at this point, when you have a lead like this, let the Ninja just stall on the left side. Focus on Pavelski. That's your win condition, absolutely.
Yeah, just picking apart Pavelski, taking him out of the game would be massive. But Hyson finds the side signature, and red team just widening this lead. Pavelski goes for the end sig, doesn't have a dodge, does find the side air for the chase dodge up and avoids the anchor from his teammate, but the down airs from Simple. The save from the Ninja 729, and Pavelski's gonna live.
Very big save there. Pavelski can't be going down to 1 stock at this position. He has to take as much damage as he can on the 2nd stock as possible. Neutral sig sends Simple flying, but it's going to take a few more of those before Simple actually goes down. Nice spot touch for Pavelski to avoid friendly fire, and almost went for the ground pound recovery string on cannon, which I can't say I've seen too much, but that is going to take down both Simple and Pavelski, and that's a worthy trade, seeing as that was Simple's 1st stock.
Yeah, that is going to be one of the nails in the coffin of this one, as Pavelski now on his tournament stock has to find a lot here. A Landskimp would be huge, but he has not been finding the reads. Oh no, he's gone. He's gone. He's like just straight up dead.
That is 4 stocks to 1, and it is without a doubt going to be in favor of Hyson and Simple here. We'll see what the Ninja has in store in this 1v2, but Simple and Hyson have looked beautiful at just being able to slowly chip away at their opponent's defenses until there's nothing left.
Pick up from Hyson, even stops the anchor, another side sig. Ninja out of jumps, he's gone. That's going to be it. 4 stocks left for Hyson and Simple as they close the set out 3-0 over the Ninja 729 and Pavelski to earn their spot in the grand finals against Acno and Blaze.
Yes, Hyson and Simple will be having their rematch with Acno and Blaze in the grand finals. Of course, this time a little bit a lot harder road ahead of them, seeing as they have to win 2 sets in a row if they want to be able to take the championship. But of course, I'm sure that they're much happier with that than possibly being out at 3rd. Man, Acno and Blaze, they're going to be terrifying to fight against.
Yeah, that's it's a really rough matchup to go up into, right? Because they just lost in the winners finals, and it wasn't even like a close one where it went to game 5. It was 3-1 in favor of Acno and Blaze, and now they have to shake off all of that and try to find a way into the grand finals set and then do that more, right? Like they have to win a best of 5 and then do it again. There's so much room for Acno and Blaze to make adjustments, so much room for them to play around and just be like, hey, we're going to try something completely out of the blue for the first set, and if we lose, whatever, we have a comp that will win. So it's going to be tough for Simple and Hyson, but I'm liking this Wushang from Hyson. I will say that.
Yeah, I feel also like when we were talking about the 3-1, yeah, Hyson and Simple did take a game. Well, a lot of these games feel like Hyson and Simple are at the mercy of how crazy Acno is willing to go in some of these sets, because Acno will go for chase dodge follow-ups off of gravity cancel attacks off the right side of the stage that, like, if he doesn't, he's just not going to make it back from those. He'll go for things where he'll get hits at the cost of his stock, just so that he can continue securing the lead. And he's one of the few players, in my opinion, in the world that are willing to take such huge risks and make them pay off more than 50% of the time. It's a terrifying opponent to go up against, for sure. So with this Hattori and Taros coming up against Hyson and Simple on the Wushang and Bryn, we're going to be going into game number 1 of the grand finals of the low-tier city midseason championship.
Yeah, kind of to your point, it is very scary to run into someone who has complete disregard for their own safety, but is also really good at hurting you, right? Like that's kind of what Acno is right now. Is he's just like, I'm just going to go in, and I'm going to get damage, and we're going to win because I'm insane.
Yeah, it's a rare skill set in Brawlhalla indeed. It's interesting saying not worry about your own safety in a game where you have 3 stocks, but it does matter. People, 9 times out of 10, care way more about having a stock lead than pulling off some crazy edge guard. So we'll see what happens here as Acno already off stage, going for all that crazy stuff again, dodging through that weapon throw, somehow makes it to the top of the stage moments later. Nice gravity cancel sidelight, no recovery afterwards, and Hyson with a nice downlight ground pound on the Blaze, doing a lot of damage to the Taros.
Yeah, some good damage starting on all sides, though. Blaze going to be slightly more damaged than everyone else. As Simple is just finding these recoveries. Nice neutral air coming out from Hyson, but again, that second swing from the Gauntlet side signature of Hyson will connect, but finally the ground pound will take off the stock. Simple gonna fall. Stock count staying even.
Okay, and then it's a slight lead for the blue team again as Hyson finds another side sig, this time on the Spear. Wushang side sig on Spear, probably like one of his best signatures, if not the best signature, mainly because if it doesn't hit, it's as quick as a light attack that misses. So you're just getting that first little safe. Got a lot of killing.
He's chasing up.
Oh, Spear strings that go up in the sky like that, using the Nair in particular with the chase dodge afterwards, are so terrifying. You can lose your stock really, really early if you're not careful. Nice recovery.
But Acno is going to find that recovery, and Simple losing an early stock on the left side. I didn't quite catch what happened. It looked like he just kind of didn't keep track of his jumps and fell off there. Yeah,
really early stock from Simple. And losing that lead to the blue team was having this entire game. Oh, Acno went for like the double chase dodge through. Accidentally hits his teammate, causes Blaze to lose that stock here. Just narrowly avoids getting pummeled, but the team combo begins down, saying, oh no, Simple. Positions a little too late, can't get the finisher there. That would have certainly cost Acno his stock, but still a ton of damage nonetheless. Oh, Hyson, you got to be careful with those ground pounds, man. Gravity cancel sidelight. Okay, he can come back. Gauntlets are amazing at recovering.
Yeah, just being able to use those side airs. Oh no, the weapon toss from Simple put Hyson in such a bad spot, and Acno is going to be dominating, taking 3 stocks with the second one. Hyson really has to bring out the big guns here. He was able to get a nice gimp onto Blaze earlier. He's going to need more.
And Acno's recovery game is amazing. Just waiting for that weapon to come out before coming back to the stage, holding on to the second stock even longer. They must really be feeling the pain of not being able to finish off that team combo, because now red team might be able to win it, even in the 1v2. Really great finisher from Hyson. Hyson has just been a master at knocking out all of his opponents so far, but Acno's on 2 stocks.
Oh! Just too high for the neutral heavy. Yeah, Acno has an advantage here in that he's got those extra stocks. If he can take out Simple, this is definitely very doable for Acno. There's got to be a lot of confidence for Acno to win that 1v1. So Simple has to be very cautious about where he positions.
We saw previously, Heisen and Simple are masters at this 1v2 scenario. They're not going to take any risks they don't need to. Especially when they're both holding onto the spear in an unarmed situation, just jumping around with neutral airs. Neutral air is going to beat just about everything that unarmed has, except for like the most perfectly spaced downlight in the world. And he gets it. Oh my god, that was
perfectly spaced downlight. He found it. There was one in the world.
I guess so. Can he get it again? He now has a weapon. Man, that was so... If that got the stock, I can't...
Yeah,
that would have been brutal. Okay.
Will get the stock. It is now left to the 1v1. Acno with the health advantage. Simple sitting back. He does have the axe. Axe hits hard.
Hey, he threw it away. Yeah, and Acno has a little bit of edge. Perfect weapon spot for him. No, the gravity cancel downlight didn't hit, but the recovery does. Acno, after getting the perfectly spaced downlight, secures the win. 1 point away from 700 damage. Absolutely carrying the end of that match. I mean, it was 2 stocks to 2, but it was a 1v2, and Heisen and Simple are amazing in those situations. So Acno just showing how much better he is than, I guess, everybody in EU at that point. Like, that was amazing. I can't believe... Is it Cash's curse or prediction at that point? Oh, gosh. Still being able to get that at the top of the stage.
See, that's why you just take really neutral stances, and then it's both, right? So then you're never cursing anything. You're just like, okay, that could have happened. Simple gonna make the swap over to the Bodvar. Did not like what was happening with the Bryn. Didn't like what happened with the Taros earlier either. But I don't think he's gonna like what happens if Acno and Blaze take another one.
Yeah, they are 2 games away from winning the entire tournament. Acno and Blaze, however, were on the back foot for the majority of that game. And I will argue that it came entirely off of them not finishing off Acno when they had the team combo. The side sync didn't hit. Acno did a ton of extra damage. In fact, held on to that second stock into the 2v1 and then won the game. They just have to be a little bit tighter on those team combos when they get them. And Heisen is showing that he has the ability to finish off these stocks. I think there's a huge potential that they can take this game.
Yeah, Heisen's gauntlets have been on point inside of this set, so I'm definitely looking forward to see what he can do, but lots of people living. Oh, target swapped mid-sig? What was that? He just went from hitting Blaze to go take out Acno.
Yeah, Wushang signatures are terrifying. Oh, nice dodge from Blaze, but he's got nothing left. He gets punched away. Can Blaze make it back? He has a dodge, and oh, perfect.
Down air.
Heisen, in the meantime, got sent flying to the other side of the stage. Avoids 2 weapon throws. Katie did it. Okay, Acno had to use a recovery just to get back himself. It's Heisen. So many people just barely surviving here. Cider not going to do it. Bounces off the stage. Double. Okay, he went for the modified egg drop with the ground pound instead of the down air. How is he alive still? Okay. Blaze, I mean, at what point do you just, take your own stock at this point? He's spending so much time recovering.
And Acno's going to find the downlight recovery onto Simple. Blaze came back in and was already putting this pressure on... Oh, sorry, Blaze didn't come back in. Blaze got back onto the stage and was already putting pressure onto Heisen in the unarmed. He is extending this first stock
He might take another stock before he loses it. He's terrifying. Another Nair hits. Every hit at this point, Blaze is just like smiling. I mean, like, okay, finally he goes down. The big takeaway from that would have been if he got a stock. Now it doesn't even look that bad for the blue team.
I don't know. I think the fact that Blaze still has quite a bit of health makes this still a little rough for the blue team. It's definitely not undoable for them, but it is very bad for them as Heisen launched off the screen, has the side airs. You saw Simple get in position, but immediately the downlight side air from Acno, and Acno is dominating again.
Blaze trying to hit that neutral light. Connect with it. Acno going in for the recovery. Heisen doesn't get the side air, so he doesn't get punished by the side up. The stop. Sarah will put Blaze on the left side of the stage. Blue team, both on 1 stock, but they could if Simple gets some nicely placed hammer recoveries. He's so good at these. Even up the stocks really quickly, but oh no, he missed every single one. Blaze maneuvering around that perfectly. And then getting such an amazing axe string.
Stomp side air, still not enough. Blaze is going to hold on to this stock. The recovery from Heisen finally takes down the second stock, but Acno will eat the downlight recovery. Stock counts evened up. This is, again, sort of doable for the blue team, but they are behind.
It's going to be entirely reliant on them getting an amazing team combo. I can see Heisen posturing around where Simple is going for neutral lights and downlights. He wants to get those gauntlet down airs afterwards, keeping Blaze away. Simple and Heisen getting the most damage so far, but now Heisen's starting to get hit back and forth. It's close.
Downlight side air. Both blue team members off stage. Nice juggles. Good avoidance from Hyson to dodge through the end sig. And Akno just starting to swing for the fences, throwing out signatures. Knows that any signature could be the thing to give them the game. Stomp side air from Blaze.
And Akno just starts fully charging down sigs, one after another. Why not? Oh, Hyson. Moving around. I mean, anything is going to take him out down here. He's basically hoping that they get... okay. So
hoping they team combo themselves.
Yeah, at that point, that's all you can really hope for. 2-0 lead for Akno and Blaze. They're 1 game away.
Yeah, this is a huge lead for the red team. They have all the momentum in this one because, again, they can even afford to lose the next 3 games because they are on the winner's side. Simple and Hyson now have to win 3 games in a row in order to stay inside of this tournament and take it to the reset for a new best of 5. Akno and Blaze have all the momentum.
Game 3. Match point. Hyson and Simple on the boat run to Wushang fight against Blaze and Akno. And it is looking great for the red team so far. Nice sider hit. Simple tries to go for that ground pound. Doubles up as a getaway tool if it doesn't hit. But Hyson taking so much damage at the start of this game. That downer does a ton. Oh, stomp, scoop. That's almost it. And there he hits as well. Hyson with no weapon. Stop.
Oh no.
That was amazing, getting the stomp in air to go for that chase dodge recovery. Hyson. Oh, he just can't land.
Launched.
Okay, he finally picked up a spear. Side six through. Side six again. There you go, Hyson. Just only use the heavy attack button.
Less.
That's the way.
Nobody taken out just yet, but the blue team definitely behind. The side air from Akno will give them that stock advantage. Simple's going to put some damage out. Good avoidance.
Falling side air. Hyson trying to go for the downlight side air onto Blaze. Misses. Oh, the neutral from Akno. A little bit of friendly fire there. Didn't get the recovery read either, but the stop sider will finish off Simple. And now it's 6 stocks to 4. Hyson wants to even it up somewhat. But Akno has not been taking too much damage. He is on the defense stance. Right at 5. Downlight sider. There goes Blaze. Can they get Akno 2? No dodge. Get that recovery.
Nice.
That will do it.
But still, slight advantage to the red team. Hyson just a little bit more damage than everyone else, and he's already in the orange. About 100 damage already put out onto him. Oh no, he's gone. He's gone.
Yeah, there he goes. Hyson down, potentially to his last stock as Simple fights 1v2 off stage and wins the exchange. Nice. Oh, okay, I say that, but Akno with the wake-up downlight there. I thought it was going to be a recovery. That was real scary for Simple for a moment. Akno going for a little bit of friendly fire there on accident. Simple gets down air, misses, getting hit by that down sig. Nicely done. Man, Hyson has been actually doing remarkably well with the down sig on Wushang's Gauntlets, which, as I was talking about, the side sig on Spear, probably one of his best signatures. The down sig on Gauntlets, probably one of the less effective ones, but he makes it hit. Oh, so
I am
damaged.
a fan of the down sig just because it swings in both ways. Plus, it's just a cool animation. You do see Blaze taking down Simple. Hyson trying to live. He hits the down air, but that's still not enough. Nice recovery. About to even up the stock count. But Hyson, look at his health bar. He can't get hit. You just blow on him. He's gone.
Yeah, well, if he can just Gauntlet Sare underneath the stage for eternity, it'll be fine. Get him, Simple. Save him.
He's gone.
Oh, it's the 1v2. Weapons being starved, Simple. Thinking desperately, how can I get this to game 4? Swords picked up. Really great weapon spawn for him, all things considered. But here's the team combo.
Oh, what? Oh, it's going. Is gone. Akno and Blaze are going to be your mid-season champion for Low Tier City off the back of a fantastic team combo that just didn't stop. Hyson and Simple go home with the 2nd place finish. Fantastic showing from them. And that's going to be Pavelski and the Ninja 729 with the 3rd place finish.
Yeah, really great team combo to end out Grand Finals. And they finally hit the Taro side signature, which I was talking about, really slow startup, which makes it even more impressive that they managed to get it because you have to basically be using that move as your teammate is in the middle of hitting them so that it can come out in time. I think we're going to have the replay here showcase that amazing finisher onto Simple. Yep, neutral light into the down sig. And then get that side sig finisher. Beautiful play coming out from Akno and Blaze. And once again, showing why we were able to, without hesitation, call Acno and Blaze to be the champions of the mid-season championship. They are just amazing in singles and in doubles, unstoppable. I'm really looking forward to the day that Europe's able to create a team that's able to